Okay, I've got a special treat for you today. Um, Something that I've been working on for a while, and thought that I would share with you a little song that I wrote as we go through this um, stay-at-home order. And so, hope you enjoy it. Here we go. I've got no idea how to play this thing. I've actually, I bought this maybe 3, 4 years ago, and my intentions were to learn. Actually, I was actually going to be. I didn't want to just strum. I wanted to actually learn how to uh, play the guitar like I was seeing some of my friends play. And so I picked this up and I started, and I have picked up a few things. But um, since then, I had to dust it off even to bring it out today. Hey, we're on day 14 of the stay-at-home order. And this is a stay-at-home order that was announced on the 22nd of March and went into effect on the 24th. And all we're doing is just documenting what it's like for an average family in the Midwest to walk through this stay-at-home order facing in response to the COVID-19 or the coronavirus pandemic that we're in. And if you want to see some of the other videos in the series, go ahead and click this link up here. And please go ahead and subscribe so that you get notifications when these come out. I've committed to having a video summarizing the day, or at least talking about something that stood out to me or my family during the course of this 30-day stay-at-home order. And so again, we're on day 14. We are 2 weeks into this. You can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel if, and that's a big if in my opinion, if we get to a point where they let us go ahead and go back to some sense of normalcy, which I'm not thinking that's going to happen. We're making some progress in the country as far as towards a vaccine, understanding the virus, but we've gotten to the point where we seem to, it appears that we're getting the virus under control, but why would we stop doing what we're doing if that's what got us under control? So again, I'll speak to that later. But the guitar is more than just a prop today, because one thing I've noticed about this stay-at-home order as I visit the different social platforms that I like to visit, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, I see groups of people handling this stay-at-home order differently. A lot of different ways, but two that really kind of stand out to me. Some people are taking it and running with it. They're saying, okay, here's a unique opportunity to do something different. I mean, we're faced with a different routine, and so they're taking that as, okay, hey, here's something different. Let's take advantage of that. On the flip side of it, I see too many people, and sadly love some of these people dearly, but they're consumed with the virus itself, and they're consumed with the politics of it, the reactions to it, their side versus the other side, what they believe should happen versus what other people believe should happen. And I think they're going to waste an opportunity. I understand concern. I understand people worried about if people have the wrong idea, if they're not taking it serious enough, or they're taking it too serious, and they're on both sides, and that's what I'm saying. Some people are saying we're going to ruin the economy, and we can't do this, and on the other side of it, they're saying screw the economy, we got to protect the health. And both of them have some grounds to stand on. But just in my opinion, nothing's absolute. And if you start to say, this is how you should do it, that's when you should start thinking to yourself, maybe I need to think about this a little bit, because I don't know everything. And so, but again, so you got, what I'm seeing is there's some polarization, not some division on what people are doing. And some people, again, are just focused on, the circumstances, and they're commenting on just the circumstances, and they're not seeing the opportunity in front of them. And so I'm going to pull this baby out. And in addition to the routines, the physical routines and the emotional routines and the spiritual routines that I'm doing, I thought to myself, why not? You've got some free time in the evenings, because a lot of times I used to go run to this store, run to that store, and do this, do that. And things are a little bit different now. And so I have some more time. The weekends are vastly different than what had been in the past springs. And so I have some time to sit down and learn a few chords here. And so that's my thought for today. How are you going to use this time? Maybe it's not exactly how you would have planned or desired some freedom to happen, but whether this is what you've planned, this is what you've been given. You've been given a different routine. And how are you going to, at the other end of this, how are you going to look back and see what happened in your life during this 30-day stay-at-home order? Did you spend your time on Facebook fighting with people or scolding people about what they should or shouldn't be doing, or what the government should or shouldn't be doing, or how stupid are you for believing that we should shut down the economy, or you're stupid for not shutting down the economy? Are you going to is that what you're going to look back on and say, that's what I accomplished? Because I'm just telling you, I think that would be sad. Or are you going to look back and go, you know what, I learned some Spanish. You know what, I learned how to garden. You know what, I learned how to knit. I see people out there, again, two sides of it, but I'm seeing people take up knitting. I saw one of my Facebook friends today. She was out on her front porch knitting. I thought, how beautiful is that? I saw someone encouraging. There's somebody that's giving online or live streaming guitar lessons. That's wonderful. A lot of people are showing their cooking and their activities with that. That's expanding and taking advantage of this opportunity that we've been given. And so I would encourage you to get, I'm posting this on Facebook, YouTube, a couple other different places. I encourage, but I want you to get off of it. At least don't use it in a wasteful way. Facebook is a beautiful, beautiful platform. YouTube is a beautiful platform. Instagram is a wonderful platform. Twitter is so much fun to be on. But don't waste it. Grow with it. So I'm going to start practicing this. I'm going to learn the 4 basic chords and get good at strumming those and shifting between them during this time that I have. And I hope that this becomes a new routine for me. But you know what? I trust that you're doing everything in your life to stay well and take care of those loved ones around you. And I just pray for all of you that things are going well. And I'll see you tomorrow.